this is important.
Yeah.
And it's easy if you want it to be. And so, for example, we will hear, I put up an ad for Tex.
I ran an ad. It's a specific thing.
And then you go. So let's say I'm talking to a fella at a Audi dealership in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm just making up whatever. So Anchorage, Alaska, Audi, and the guy says, the fella says, I need Tex. And I say, well, what have you done? He says, I ran an ad. I go, is the ad up right now? Yeah. So I go to Google, I open a browser, and I go to Google, and I type in Audi technician. What did I say? Fairbanks?
Sure.
Anchorage.
Anchorage,
Alaska.
And literally Google crickets chirp.
We write an ad. Where does it usually come up?
Really close to number one, if not number one.
Yeah. Why?
Because we plan it that way.
Yeah.
And we're
and
effective.
So what happens if you're just running an ad on Indeed?
It's one hit.
Well, it's one hit that then you got to pay inside of their website to rank.
That could also be true.
Right? Because you're paying them to post the ad, and then they're saying, well, if you want the ad to come up anywhere, you got to pay us again.
Yeah, you got to sponsor it or something like that, right?
We can, for free, we can leapfrog all of that and come up at the top because we understand one important thing. And what is that important thing, Christian? If you had to summarize it into 2 words.
Are you ready for these 2 words?
And I just gave you the first one.
Yeah, the 2 words. And this is a point where Chris is a little nervous because he's like, I feel like I've laid the softball up and I don't know if he's going to answer it right or not. The 2 words, keyword, search. How to do?
Keyword.
Search.
Keyword.
I think keyword is one and search is the other.
Me too. Depends on how you want to spell it. I want to put a space in between key and word.
Well, it's got more dramatic effect if you keyword search like that.
But we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Semantics aside, we're saying the same thing.
That is right.
And so our marketing team was playing around, and they were looking at what are the things that consumers are searching for in relation to service and automotive.
How cool is it that they can pull that stuff up?
And this is seasonal, right? So this is what people are thinking about right now. This would change throughout the year. Like there would be a time, there'd be a time of year where tires would be at the top, especially in certain regions, right? There would be a time where batteries would rank, all that. But and the reason why I want to go through this list is I just want you to understand that you want to get good at this and you want to understand what consumers are searching for. And now if I use some of these keywords in anything that I do, it would rank higher than most everything everybody else is doing.
That is right.
Because Google knows what people are searching for and considers you relevant if you're talking about the same thing.
What do they call that? Megadata? Gigadata? Metaworld? Metaverse?
Are you swearing? Are you swearing at me?
Yeah. What is it, Kosh? Metadata.
Okay, number 1 on here. Nobody would guess this. For all the money in the world.
Not in a gazillion years. Not in a
Number
metadata
1
world.
had the most searches, detailing car service.
You know what the most common thing that happens when you ask people if they detail cars? You know what they usually say? We just do our internals.
Yeah.
And the number 1 consumer search thing is for detail service.
Guess what number 2 is?
Let me think about this stuff.
Mobile detail near me.
Yeah, okay.
Guess what number 3 is?
Hold on, I'm a little
Price
psychic.
for detailing.
All right, what?
And these got heavy volume. Like we're talking about mazillions of searches.
I'm going to say number 4 has something to do with detail.
Yep.
Also number 5.
Number 6. So detail because it's summer, right?
Yeah, I think number 8 is not about detail.
But it matters. Number 8 is job description for a service advisor. Number 9 is detail again. Detail, car detailing websites, mobile car washing services.
So Chris, if you're going to do a marketing campaign, what would you include?
Details. I probably would have done it a month ago.
And advisor job descriptions.
And then service writer job near me, service writer automotive is on here. But I just want, we're working on a marketing book, and we're gonna start doing some things for marketing because RO counts are gonna drop. But this is a little insight into how easy it really is, but most of us are just closed off to trying to find it. Like, it's way harder to get certified on transmissions with Chrysler than it is to understand this stuff. This stuff is pretty easy.
Right.
We just perceive it as being foreign and unknown, so we're scared of it. And what I would love for everybody to take away is, let's not be scared of it. Let's master it.
Well, yeah, it's the way to figure out what your customers are thinking. It's genius.
Service advisor training, service writer training. Yeah, it's fascinating though that detail is coming up, and I guarantee this is seasonal. It should be something that you're looking at constantly, but
nowhere in there does it say anything about service repair.
So what I would do with this is I would be including a detail special on every marketing thing that I did right now for summer, and I would do it in a clever way where it would be like, take years off of your life, give your car a facelift, things like that are fun, but promote the idea of protecting the car and your image when you show up. Like, because everybody wants to show up with a clean, shiny car. Like, it matters, Thanks so much for watching this episode of Service Job Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.